Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with a little show and tell. I feel like it's been forever since I've been in my craft room, because it actually has been forever. At any rate, what we're going to do, let me get that out of the way. What we're going to do is talk about a few Bolo books. And if you're not familiar, Bolo Books is a hashtag that I host for those of you who want to share a book that you think people should be on the lookout for. That's what the Bolo part of Bolo Books stands for. And it can be something that you might use in crafting. It may be something that's collectible. It may be something that's close to your heart that you love. And also may be something that you want others to know about that maybe you're looking for. So today we're going to focus on 3 little books that I recently found. I will tell you about each one of them, but we're going to start with this Brain Games 50s Remember When Picture Puzzles. Now, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool, but when I opened it up, it is by Publications International Ltd. It was copyrighted or copywritten in 2015. And it's got different levels of different things that you can do to remember the 50s in picture puzzles. So it's got nostalgic photos, vintage photos, retro scenes, and travel back in time, it says. And these are, and then you have the answers in the back. But the information that I thought was kind of cool is there was a lot of trivia. So, like, which toy debuted in the 1950s? Barbie, G.I. Joe, or Slinky? Well, I know my mom had one of the first Barbies, and so I think that was in the 50s, but I think Slinky might have also been in the 50s. Should we look? What to say? Oh, more about 50s. So I see page 37. Let's see. What page did it say the answers were on? Oh, 141. Oh, no. Actually, this would be kind of a fun book to not do anything with and just keep. I'm thinking, let's see, page 37. I'm thinking it's either between Barbie or Slinky. I'm going to go with Barbie. Make a decision. Well, this does not make any sense. Because it says, for more about 50s toys, see page 37. Well, page 37, that ain't what it is. So, then maybe you just Google it, I guess. I don't know. Weird. Okay, so anyway. The reason I got this is I think that there's just some really fun 50s photos in here, and they could be used in your collage, in your cookbook journals. Who remembers the TV dinner? That looks so disgusting. There's a little Elvis. But there's just tons of really cool photos that can be used. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Oh, look at keeping tabs. You know, if you watch the series, it's the playlist is using things around the house, ATH. I did 100 days of using items around the house, and one of the days was bread tabs. But that's cute. So anyway, this was one of the books that I thought was kind of cute. Now, recently we had a live sale, and I sold a bunch of magazines. Those magazines are published by Reminisce. I don't know if the books I'm assuming the books came first and then the magazines, but don't quote me on that. But I was able to pick up 2 that look like they're almost not used at all. The first one is called Holidays and Celebrations Through the Year. This copyright is 2022. So, like I said, I know the magazine has been around for a while, but I don't know which came first. So, if you see either the magazines or the books, pick them up if you love nostalgia, retro, you know, whatever you are into. If it's old and vintage, you might like these books. So this is my second Bolo book, and it is just chocked full of cool images, little bits of information, and then there's, I don't know if these came from like publications, submissions to like the magazines, because the magazine had a lot of like write-in things, and that's the same here. Like a whirlwind tour, you know, it's Bill Newman from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, telling the story about Ohio State. Nancy White from Omaha talking about puppies. And so each page has information about the item it shows. It has maybe some write-ins, like Ardella from Minot, North Dakota, talked about her collection of vintage Valentines. It's one of her favorite holidays. Look, here's some vintage ads. But as you can see, this is just full of gorgeous, gorgeous images. And they are, I would say, semi-matte is what I would say. Look at hundreds and hundreds of images that you can use. So these two, I think, I'm actually going to read through these first. And then I believe I'm just going to put these on my shelf as something as kind of a go-to for photos. So if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of vintage photos, oh man, that looks like a page right out of one of our family photos from the 70s. That's 1975. This would be a good thing to look for, because it kind of fits the bill for everything that you would need as far as variety. Look at that. Just lots and lots of fun stuff. So this one was the holiday version. And again, it's called Reminisce. And then this one is called Reminisce Growing Up. So it, again, does not look like it was used much at all. It is from 2011. So this one's an older book. Oh, we got kitty cats and puppy dogs. Parakeets. But just look at that picture. Oh, my goodness. And that one. Oh, fresh. Lots and lots of things to see. Oh, my goodness. Handle with kid gloves. I took this slide of my nephew, Jim, in 1953. A baby squirrel had fallen out of his nest, and Jim cared for it until it was big enough to go back into the wild. Oh, Jim. You're so cool. Clementine. Oh, that's a cute name. Clementine. Look at the old station wagon. But as you can see, there's some ads, Kodak ads. Oh my gosh. The Day the Circus Came to Town by Dolores. Birds of a Feather. So these are just chocked full of fun. And a good way to build a stash and keep it kind of neat and tight. Oh my goodness, that's cute. If you don't have a lot of storage and you don't have a lot of vintage photos, you can use some of these. They're also great if you've tried out my chroma collage process. These images are great for that. So that is what we've got for today's Bolo books. 3 goodies that you might want to be on the lookout for. And I hope that you enjoyed that quick little preview. And until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.